Hi friends, welcome to your yoga flow for back pain. I'm Amber and I am so happy that you decided to join me today. So during this flow, we are going to be focusing on releasing tension, creating space, and being gentle and loving with ourselves. So if at any point, if in any posture you feel any pain or discomfort, then please modify, and I'll be showing you some modifications, or just skip it altogether. That is completely fine. You should definitely feel a stretch, but you should not feel pain. We don't want pain. So be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself. Grab your mat, some water. You will need one block for this, and let's get started. So we're gonna begin in child's pose. Bring your feet and knees together for this one. Reach your hands towards the top of your mat. Inhale, and as you exhale, sit your hips down to your heels. Inhale, and sigh it out, exhale. And I want you to take a minute to think about anywhere in your body that you're feeling tightness or tension. And as you inhale and exhale, imagine sending your breath to that area. Sending fresh oxygen, promoting blood flow, promoting healing. And coming up to all fours, shoulders over your wrists and hips over your knees. Take an inhale, arch your back, look up, and go ahead and keep it kind of shallow here. Just giving your spine and your back a chance to wake up. Exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, round your back. Inhale, arch. You can also wiggle around here if you like, if that feels good for you. Find some motion and movement. Exhale, round. And you can start going a little deeper here if you'd like. Inhale to arch. Spread your collarbones wide. Exhale, round. Pressing down through your hands and the tops of your feet. One more round. Inhale. And exhale, round. Now coming to a neutral spine, just walk your hands just a little bit in front. Tuck your toes and lift your hips slowly up and back into your downward facing dog. You can go ahead and walk out your dog here, bringing one heel down as your other leg bends. And then reverse. Feet are hips distance. Fingers are spread wide. Breathing. And let's go ahead and find stillness, pressing your heels down towards your mat. And if you need to, you can bend your knees here to keep your back flat and your spine long. It's better for you to be here than here. Now looking towards the top of your mat, bending your knees a little bit and walking your feet up to meet your hands. Keeping your feet hips distance apart, generously bend your knees here as you grab opposite elbows and just rock back and forth, side to side, ragdoll. Let your head hang heavy. And as as you move back and forth, if you like, you can start to lift your hips a little bit, making sure that you're keeping your spine long. Inhaling length into your back. Exhaling as you fold a little bit deeper. Now placing your hands back down on your mat. Go ahead and lift up halfway. You can also bring your hands to your shins. And exhale, fold, bending your knees. Go ahead and step back into your downward facing dog. Great job. Taking a couple breaths here. And let's go ahead and bring our knees down to your mat. Awesome. And swing your legs out in front of you. And slowly make your way down onto your back, keeping your feet on the floor. All right, inhale and exhale. Press your entire back into your mat. Bring your feet and knees together and just bring your knees to either the right or the left, slowly. And bring them back up and to the other side, windshield wipers. Moving back and forth at your own pace. This should feel really good on your low back. And if going to one side bothers you, then just don't go to that side. Just come center into whatever side feels good. Center and back to that side. A few more rounds here. And bringing your knees back to center. Go ahead and extend your left leg out as you hug your right knee into your chest. And if this is too much for you right here, you can always keep your left foot on the mat, and that'll make it easier to grab your right leg. You can also grab the back of your thigh instead of your shin. Just go ahead and hug that in. If you'd like, you can rock that leg back and forth a little bit. Making sure your entire spine is on your mat, that your back isn't rounding up. Great stretch for the hips, for the low back. A few more breaths here. And let's go ahead and switch. And whatever variation you took on the other side, do the same on this side to keep yourself balanced. So if you bent your knee, if you grabbed your thigh instead of your shin, do that. Hugging your left knee into your chest. Adding that motion, that rocking back and forth if you'd like. And go ahead and extend your like, again, bring your left foot to the mat, and you're going to extend your right leg and grab behind your thigh. You might want to start here, especially if it's first thing in the morning and your muscles are a little bit stiff and tight. Just pulling that right leg in, stretching your hamstring. If you'd like, you can extend your left leg. And if it feels accessible, go ahead and grab a little bit further up your leg. Making sure that you can do so, keeping your entire back and head on the mat. You don't want to be craning your neck up to grab higher. A couple more breaths here. Bringing your right leg down, and left leg comes up, grabbing behind the thigh and pulling your leg in. If this is too difficult for you, you can also use a strap or a belt to pull your leg in. Now extending your right leg if you'd like, and grabbing higher if you'd like. Releasing and bringing your left foot to your mat, crossing your right ankle over your left knee, grabbing behind your left thigh, and pull that in. Recline pigeon, making sure to keep your right foot flexed to protect your knee. You should feel this all throughout your right glute. A lot of times, the muscles around our back, especially our low back, are tight. So keeping all of those loose can help prevent low back pain or heal low back pain. So these are all really good stretches to do daily. One more breath here. And exhale, release, and switch sides. So right foot comes down, left foot crosses over, grab your thigh, hug it in. Making sure that your left knee isn't coming in towards your face. You want to press it out towards the side of your mat. deep. Exhale. Last breath, inhale. Exhale, release. And you're going to want to grab your block for this next pose. And I put mine on the opposite end. All right. So bringing your left knee into your chest, hug it in. Now bringing it up so that your knee is right over your hip, you're going to extend, oh, I need to scoot over a little bit. You're going to extend your left arm long and guiding your left knee over to the right. And I like to make sure that I flip all the way onto the lateral or the pinky toe edge of my right leg. Spinal twist. And if you need, if your knee doesn't touch the ground, go ahead and place that block right under it so that you can really relax into this pose as you extend your right arm long. You can gaze straight up at the ceiling if you like, or for a deeper twist, you can look over to the left. And it's really important here to make sure that your left shoulder is plastered to the mat to ensure that the twist is coming from your belly button so that you don't strain your lower back here. So go ahead and relax into this. Slowly, mindfully releasing and bringing your leg back to center. Awesome. All right, and go ahead and switch. Bring your block, if you're using one, to the other side. Hugging your right knee in this time. And bringing your knee up so it's right above your hip. Extending your right arm long. And slowly twisting, coming onto the pinky toe edge of your left leg, grabbing your block and placing it right underneath your knee. Extending your left arm and making sure that you're keeping your right shoulder down on the ground. You can close your eyes here. Coming back to center slowly. Okay. You can move your block out of the way. And go ahead and roll over to your right or left. Bring your hand right under your elbow and pushing yourself up carefully. Swinging your legs behind you and coming back into that child's pose. And if you'd like, you can keep your feet and knees together for this one, or you can bring your knees out a little bit wider, keeping the toes touching. Sit your heels back, hands come forward, and bring your forehead down. Closing your eyes here. We're going to be finishing our practice in this pose. So just relax, knowing that you put in the work, that you did something amazing for your body. And hopefully noticing that tightness and tension that you felt at the beginning of this class has eased a little bit, has released a little bit, and that you feel a little more space in your body, a little more comfortable. Feel welcome to stay here as long as you need. Otherwise, it's been my honor to guide you through this practice. The love and light in me sees and acknowledges the love and light in you. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.